leech strap, anchor dock, Oculus Quest 2. YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, TKK. This is all about TKK, and today we're going to be having a tech talk video. The star of the show is obviously going to be the unboxing and the discussion of the Oculus Quest 2. This is the 128 gig model. Now, this unit released last week, Tuesday. It is Tuesday when I'm actually recording this, 1 week away from when it was released. I did have the first version of this unit that was 64 gigs. So it does come at the same retail MSRP of $299.99 before tax. That was a great thing, as well as they included another piece of hardware, which is what caused the recall of the unit. So today we're going to be taking a quick look, unboxing at this unit, as well as a couple of the accessories that I think are pretty critical to your enjoyment of this unit. We're going to take a look right after this intro. All right, so just to dive right into what's going on with this unit, what they've included was a silicone cover for the facial. So Oculus essentially issued a self-recall to halt all sales for the Quest 2, both the 64 gig and the 256 gig, because those units had a piece that was causing some skin irritation. Now, I personally wasn't subject to any of those issues, and no one in my household were, but obviously it was large enough, widespread, where they deemed it needed to be pulled. So that's what they did. So the cool thing about that is if there's a recall, and if you bought this product from any big box retailer, be it Best Buy, Amazon, Target, etc., then you were able to take the unit back and get what you paid for it. I personally held on to mine until the release of the new Quest 2, which it came out last week. So it was really simplistic for me. Since it wasn't in store, I did have to order the unit. It only took 2 days for me to get it. I'm just a little delayed on getting a review done because of work, but I was able to return mine, got exactly what I paid back. I even got the full warranty cost that I paid on the unit because it was recalled. So they didn't use that to buy my new unit. So I was able to get dollar for dollar, penny for penny what I paid. And then I used those funds to buy the newer unit, which is what I have here. So again, being able to spend the exact same dollar down to the cent with tax to get the newer unit that does have this newer piece on it, as well as double the capacity. Awesome. So we're going to get right into unboxing this thing and then get more into some of these accessories that I showed you at the beginning of the video. All right, get right into the meat and potatoes of this. Get this thing opened up. Got my trusty Cuisine Art knife. Slice this thing right open. From a dimensions and weight perspective, should be the same unit. I did post a couple of videos. I really enjoyed playing Beat Saber with this piece of hardware, but I'm excited to get it again. Even though I don't play it every day, you know how it is when you have something in your house and then when it's been removed, you just kind of wish you had it. So once you get this slide front cover off, it does have the animation that shows some games advertisement on the back. You're going to be met with this tan color box, cardboard like, nice box to keep. I did get another warranty on mine, so I'll be keeping the box. Just makes it easy if you have to return it to a store. All right, let's open this up. You're going to get a couple of instructions here directing you towards how you need to initially get this thing set up, and then the beauty is there. So you got a left controller, got a right controller, right? Real cool there. Thumb just kind of goes in. I really enjoy playing this, man, because you got 2 nice analogs. There's enough buttons for you to just really feel like you can play a ton of games. I can't wait for Resident Evil 4. Really excited about that, man. And then the actual headset right here. Immediately telling you about the silicone cover. So again, happy that they pulled the unit. And here's that piece right there. It's going to help with that irritation if people were having problems with that. So, and then lastly, there is glass spacer there. I do have on glasses today. I don't wear glasses when I do stuff like this or use the VR. And then in this box, it's gonna come with some components I'm not gonna really use. There's a USB-C male-to-male cable, as well as a fast charging USB female block there for you to be able to charge the unit. Now, this other accessory that I have that I showed at the beginning of the video is going to be extremely helpful and what I would recommend anybody get, or something equivalent, because I'm sure there's going to be different iterations or brands that make opportunities for you to be able to charge your Oculus. So I'm going to phase back and we'll go ahead and crack that unit open. All right, so accessory one that I personally recommend for the Oculus Quest 2 is going to be this charging dock that is manufactured by a company called Anker. Now, Anker isn't a new company. They actually build and manufacture a lot of different peripherals to go with accessories, things like wireless charging mats, battery packs, rechargeable batteries, portable batteries, a lot of different things like that. So what you have is going to be a box designed to look exactly like the Oculus, right? So it's got it plastered all over it. But this is really, really cool. Matter of fact, let me just try to get a comparison of almost the same size. Well, wider, but shorter than the actual Oculus box itself. But this unit is great. The box does slide open, so let me get this open. It's really tight. All right, so once you get that open, you're immediately met with the base deck. So what happens is the actual headset is going to fit here. Your right and your left controllers are going to go there. There's actually an imprint of those. This material is really soft too, so you're not going to worry about scratching the unit up or the controllers or anything like that if you're trying to keep it aesthetically clean. So when you go into the box, what you're going to have are going to be some other accessories that you're going to need to make all of this work. So the unit is going to come with 2 battery packs. Those battery packs are going to go for each controller, both left and right, as well as it's going to come with 2 doors for your controllers, right? These are going to be a necessity because you've got 3 connectors here that are going to latch onto the sides of each of the spaces right here for the controllers. So it just makes it essentially so that when you're done playing, you just kind of set it on this dock and it charges it, takes care of everything you need. Now, to actually power this dock, you are going to need USB-C to USB-C. So same connection that Oculus actually provides you with. And then you're going to have a charger. So they do provide you with a female USB-C block that's going to go into the wall like so. And then this end's just going to plug in here, right? This end's going to plug into the back of the base station right there. And then you're going to be able to just set your unit up and charge it. Now, what actually charges the headset is this little piece right here. This is a male USB-C that's going to go into the female USB-C connector on the Oculus. Once you plug that in, there's a magnetic connection there. So as you can see, it just connects on. And there's a little bit of pull there for it, but it just connects right there. This thing is absolutely a must-have. I bought my Oculus Quest 2 originally, and I might have had it for like a week, didn't open it up. When I got this, that's when I finally got it, because immediately what I did not like was that I had to plug it up and charge it. So I'm gonna take a look at another accessory, another 2 accessories that I recommend you have also. All right, so this next piece of equipment that we're gonna take a look in, I was so excited I had to open it up before we even started. It's going to be the Quest 2 Elite strap. All right, this is an official Oculus product, so the boxing is going to be exactly identical to what you see with the Quest. It's not a third-party manufactured device at all. Once you open this up, it's just going to all this does is pretty much just replace the existing strap that is on the actual unit. And it has this wheel mechanism that just, as you can see, tightens things up and loosens it, right? So it just makes it's much more easier for you to be able to put this unit on and to make it comfortable. If you go from you playing yourself to like maybe your children playing or your spouse. And then the back also does offer you more comfort. It just fits more contour to your head. So definitely recommend this as a must-have. If you're going to be playing this thing and using it wirelessly or wired, it really makes no difference. Really want to get yourself one of these. All right, last but not least, recommended components that I say you almost have to have with this particular unit, the Quest 2, is a synchronization cable. Now, there's going to be a lot of options on the market. Oculus has the most expensive. Their own cable is going to sell for about 80 bucks. But in my opinion, it's worth it. If you're not getting that one, you got to get something that's at least going to be comparable in terms of the actual technology that the cable does. And so what you're looking for is a cable that's going to have USB-C to USB-C, and the cable needs to be able to push through 5 gigabits of data per second. Now, what this cable is, this isn't the actual official Oculus. This is a third-party cable, but this cable does comparable speeds. I bought the Oculus cable, I bought this cable, and they both were rated to do the same. This one just offers me a little bit more length, and so that's why I went with this one instead. But if you get the right cable, you pretty much don't even need to consider getting the Anchor docking station that I was talking to you about, because the right cable is going to allow your Oculus to connect to your PC, which means that now you can use your entire library of VR games that may be on Steam. And at the same time, the unit is going to also get charged. So puts you in a position where you're not worried about battery dying. The biggest issue that I had with Oculus when I first got the unit was that I had to charge it so much. I didn't like that. So that's why I got myself a charging dock. But getting this, majority of the time when I use it, I'm playing on my PC. I don't really play my Oculus wirelessly. I haven't bought one single title off of their marketplace. It's just that I had already invested in a catalog of games through Steam and other platforms on my PC. And this cable makes it so that I can, utilize those titles. So you really want to consider getting one of these, especially if you're a PC gamer. If you are not using the Oculus for your PC, then you can completely throw this out of the window, in which then you want to consider getting the Anchor unit that I just unboxed in this video, or you want to get something that's going to be comparable, because if you get to playing this thing and say you're playing Beat Saber, maybe you got kids or you got a party going on and you play for a couple of hours, the headset's done. The higher the brightness, the higher the volume that you have turned up is going to lead to the battery dying on it quick. Now, they do actually make an Elite strap with a battery pack. That's a cool option too. That does add a little bit more weight onto the headset. Not a fan of it. I have tried it. Not a fan of it personally, but that's another opportunity that you can go after too. But yeah, that's what I got. This is just an unboxing and a quick view. I will be posting more Oculus content. I think I have 2 videos on the channel so far with me actually playing Beat Saber, but I'm going to be getting ready to put more VR content on there because I really do enjoy it. It's a lot of great stuff, a lot of innovative stuff out there. So if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate. Leave them in the comments. I'll get back with you guys. And as I always say, max love.